Hey guys, this is Cody at Cody Tarot. Welcome to my Pick a Card. Today's reading is going to be about what does this connection like have in store for you. We're going to get cards on how this person feels about you or what they are looking to achieve in a relationship with you. So basically, what does this person want from you? Right? What does this connection want from you? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? That's going to be the jam of today's reading. We have 5 crystals before us to pick from. We have rose quartz. We have clear quartz. We have moonstone. We have amazonite. And we have this piece of jade. All right, so take all the time you need to pick the crystal of your choice, which will be for your pile. Pause the video if you need to. I'll give you a moment to pick your crystal now. And with that, we're gonna move on with the video. So starting with pile number 1, rose quartz. Hello, this is for group 1. If you picked the rose quartz. I got a new tarot deck, so I'm using that today. So let's see, what does this person think about you? What do they want out of this connection? What is their deal? Okay. Okay, so here's basically what this person, I'm gonna put these a little bit more closer together. Basically, here's what the deal with this person. So if you pick the rose quartz, this is what's going on. So first and foremost, we see this person views you as very reflective. Someone who is like takes the time to consider things and where those things are going. You know, they might see you as very, and because of this and because of this reflection, you know, this is also the magician cards. They might see you as a very like powerful figure, an initiator of some things, but also at the same time see you as the type of person who is going to reflect before they act and think about what's going to happen before they do things. Now, what we see here with the 9 of Cups, the Wheel, the 9 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands is, first of all, with the 9 of Cups, this person views you as kind of like a treasure, or like, if you think of like typical video games, you know when you get to the treasure chest and you get that like big weapon that you've like been searching for in the game. Like, I don't know if you've played Zelda, but when you go and like finally get the like iron boots or the hover boots or whatever, and you can like do all these other crazy stuffs with the treasure, that's kind of how they view you, as like this thing to obtain that's going to unlock so many different things in them. The wheel just right here shows that this is going to be some kind of fated connection, that it's kind of like beyond both parties' controls. But we also see here that they feel very like lucky and blessed around you, right? Kind of like anything can happen. They just feel like they can take more risks around you. We also see here with the 9 of Wands that it has been a struggle to try to get your affections. Like, it seems like they try really, really hard. Whether you see that or not, this is kind of how they feel about you, is that they try really, really hard and it's been like a struggle, and they kind of just want to achieve kind of like a relationship with you already. They're looking for that kind of like commitment. But at the same time, with this 5 of Wands here, they're also looking for challenge and a little bit of competition. They want you to like banter with them a little bit, you know, and they probably, if if you know this person, whether you like this type of feeling or not, they probably try to like pick little fights with you or try to like show you their tough side or their, you know, not their tough side, that's the wrong way to put it. They try to show you like kind of their like competitive nature. So they're going to be kind of competitive around you. Like they might try to show off around you. If they're like with friends and stuff, you might notice that they're trying to like show off, and that's just all trying to like win your affection, because they do see you as this like kind of like, they kind of view things kind of like a video game, like level up, like this is the treasure they're going to get if they like play all their cards right. But we also see with the wheel here right now, they just kind of think that you're like a lucky person and that the relationship's kind of lucky, that you guys are kind of already meant to be together. But they have been trying for a really long time to try to get this relationship to work. Like it feels like they've been putting in a lot of effort, and like they're kind of like a little tired of like putting in so much effort. So if you are with this person, it might be a good idea to put in a little effort back, not, you know, have them keep chasing you, you know? Yeah, so they're looking for that kind of competitive edge in a relationship as well. I think once they stop showing off around you with like competition between friends and stuff, once they figure they have you, that competition is going to be turned slightly in on the relationship. So you're going to have this kind of like motivational relationship where you guys push each other to new heights, right? But we see with the wheel here, it's going to feel really easy. It's going to feel really good. Everything's going to take a turn for the better when you two are together. Yeah, it's gonna feel like a wish fulfilled for them when they see you as this kind of like a like object, right? That is like gonna be attainable. And they're just wondering like why they have to put in so much effort to try to get you. You know, like Nine of Wands here just represents them kind of like being single and like just being at it, like having been like trying to get your attention or trying to like ask you out for like a really long period of time, you know? So this person, I guess if this is not a romantic relationship, you're just asking about a friend, this is someone who basically kind of feels frustrated by you because you don't reciprocate in the relationship. So even this is a friendship, you might be the type of person who maybe like holds back your feelings and you don't discuss issues in a relationship, or maybe they want you to be a little bit more vocal about things. It's going to be something along those lines. Yeah, we see here with the Magician, you're a very powerful person. This card is really the card that's about like your self-identity in this particular spread. And we see that you're kind of like take the time to manifest, reflect on what you want and manifest it into your reality. I have the feeling that this is kind of like a fated connection and that you two are meant to be together, if not for forever, then for a time being, you know? We definitely see with the Nine of Cups right here that they feel like they're going to level up when they get you. I'm getting strong video game vibes here. They feel like they're going to level up when they finally kind of get a hold of you. You know, you're kind of that like unattainable object that really is going to set their gameplay on to fast forward. You know, once they kind of get your trust in place, they're going to be able to like take advantage of life and have better opportunities and stuff like that. We see here that makes sense with the Magician, is that you kind of are a very powerful manifester. So they probably are seeing that in you and they kind of want a little piece of that to like help them along. So they're just trying to get a little leg up. They see this as a very lucky connection. I think I already said that. I think I'm pretty much done with this reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Moving on to group 2. Hey, group 2. Got a new deck. Gonna use it, the Light Seers Tarot. I want to make sure I shuffle these because I use these for the last group too. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. How's life treating you? The world is in a crazy state right now, but that's okay because we've got tarot. Okay, we're going to try and figure out with the person that you're thinking of when you pick this crystal, what they want out of this connection, what they're looking for. Okay, so I'm getting a few things. So let's see. First of all, we'll go over here. This is actually where the last group's core state was too. So your core state right now, the way you like you're personally feeling is like this kind of state of malaise or boredom or kind of just like not really wanting to do anything. Kind of like not noticing. You might not be like, well, obviously you notice this person because you came to this reading to like ask about them, right? But you're not noticing like other things in life really. And you might not be noticing this person. We see here, first of all, we have like a whole bunch of court cards, which kind of just represents like you guys. First, I want to point out that the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups, both their eyes are closed and they're like in kind of like a serene, like focused state. The King of Cups is like putting his finger around what I view as a singing bowl, and this Knight of Wands person is playing a drum. I kind of see this person as like possibly someone who like wants to make music with you, whether that is like actual or metaphorical. This type of person wants to like join forces with you. So if you're the type of person that if you're like in a band and you're looking for other musicians to like help you with your music, this is a very good person to go to, because they're really going to help. They're really going to sync up with a good your vibes are going to sync up creatively. And I see that creative vibe well, I see this right here. And this Eight of Pentacles just to me shows that you're going to be like learning with this person. You're going to be like feeding off each other. They want someone they can learn with, learn a new skill with. And because I'm seeing music so much, I'm pretty sure it has to do with like a musical type of vibe. But it can also be other things. We see with we have the King energy, Queen energy, and Knight energy. So we have a sequence of ages, right? And that just means that like this is a growth relationship, right? This is a relationship where you're going to be going through different stages with this person, and they kind of want that from you. They want kind of the type of relationship where they can grow with you. But because these two people's eyes are closed and they have this serene bliss on both their faces, I kind of see this person as being like they want to relax with you for the most part, right? And we see here that like maybe you need a little bit more excitement in your life. So maybe this person is not, they probably see your state of being as like a very relaxed state, and they want to kind of join in on that and like be a part of that and be like, oh, if I could only relax, or if I could only just take some time off on my like crazy life to just relax, you know. But they also want to build skills with you. They want to learn and build skills together with you. The Knight of Wands energy over here is so fun and playful. I definitely see them as basically wanting to relax in like a playful way, like maybe some light play type elements in your relationship, like maybe like games or excitement. This person definitely has like a passionate vibe to them. And I can see that working really well with you actually with the Knight of Wands energy and the Four of Cups energy, kind of like, you know, that fire igniting that that spark of boredom. But here's the thing, this is interesting in this reading. Those cards are so separated from each other on the board, so opposite from each other. There's a lot more that you guys have to accomplish if you guys do get into a relationship, and a lot more that's more the priority. Like obviously they really want to relax with you and they want to like learn new skills, right? That's their main priority. Your main priority might be a little more excitement in your life. And honestly, they can provide that, but it's not going to be the first thing they're going to come to you with. I mean, that excitement's going to grow over time. We see these two people with their heads turned away from each other, which just shows me that this kind of excitement that you're looking for will come in time if you give this person the chance. But they have like other priorities that they're focused on with you actually at this point in time. We see in this cup, the King of Cups, I'm noticing that this ship off in the distance and this king right here playing music. So I kind of see that it's possible they want to travel with you. It's possible you might have to travel to like find them. But for the most part, I'm just seeing like a really relaxed relationship, one where you guys learn a lot together. And I definitely see that this like passionate, fiery side is gonna come out with them, but it's gonna be a while. So I mean, if you're like really impatient and you don't want to wait for that, you want excitement now, I mean, obviously this is not the person for you because they have like other priorities. Maybe a little bit of diplomacy with them, like expressing each other's needs. But basically what they want from you what this reading's about is what they want from you, right? They want someone they can relax with. They want someone they can learn new skills with. They want to work on projects with you, and they want to be kind of like relaxed and serene, right? And also this kind of element of like creativity, or I'm seeing it as music making, like being with instruments and stuff, but it could also be creativity. We see that again with the Eight of Pentacles. That whatever this creative project is that you guys are both working on, or that they want to come together with you on, you know, they're kind of, you two would be really good with like some kind of creative project. So I know I mentioned the band and the music thing earlier, but basically it's just any kind of creative project is going to really like bond you two together. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. Let me know in the comments if you liked it, or you could just like the video, subscribe if you feel so inclined, and I will see you in the next pick a card. Hey guys, group 3. Got a new tarot deck, so we're going to use that today. So far I'm really vibing with it. I just kind of jumped in and started doing readings with this deck for you guys, doing these picker cards. So, but I am definitely vibing with this deck. Like, it feels very like easy to read with like right away. So I'm glad I got it. Wow, I'm having a difficult time lining these up. Okay, so let's flip over your cards. So what does this person want from you? Okay, so we see this energy here. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you what I read. So we see you over here as the Empress, the Three of Empress, what the heck? The Empress, we see you as the Empress, right? So you are in an amazing place in your life. Like you have like that amazing self-esteem. You're like, usually this accompanies like body image things or being good with your body or like beautification of the body, at least for when I read tarot. You definitely have that kind of like great like body going on right now, or that great kind of like self-esteem. So, but on the other hand, this person, what they want from you is not for your highest good. This person, we see with the Six of Pentacles that this person, this is usually a sign of generosity and like easy give and take, but the way I'm definitely reading it differently in this reading, because we're reading for what they want from you, and I'm seeing this hand coming from like, it's imagining that they're on this end of the table, and they're this hand, right, plucking these coins out of your hand. So I definitely see this person as they want to take something from you, and it could be your material wealth, it could be your time, it could be anything really, but they're definitely in the take mindset with you. They kind of want something from you. The positive thing that you've got going for you, which kind of like is a good defense against this person, is they don't know what they're gonna get, right? They're kind of looking at you like this guy is looking at these cups, right? They're all upside down and there's like things in these cups, so he can't really see what's under the cups, right? They're kind of just judging you, probably based off your physical appearance is what I'm getting with the Empress, and thinking you're someone that you're not. And they're assuming you're this person. They're basically approaching this relationship logically. They're not following their heart. They're not following their intuition. They're basically like logically thinking like, okay, this would be a good match for me because of this and this and this, based on like these superficial values that aren't even really who you are as a person. They're just kind of like viewing you, how do I put this? They're not seeing you for you. And we want that. We want people to see you for you because you're in this Empress energy, right? And it's a beautiful energy, right? Your actual self, yourself is like in this beautiful state of like actualization. It's just pretty amazing where you're at right now. I'm seeing this also as like physical appearance. So you're emotionally and physically in a really good place, right? They basically think you're really hot, and you mark the checks off their checklist. This is the type of person when they're in a relationship, they're looking for things off a checklist, like, oh, this person has to meet this criteria, this criteria, this criteria. But unfortunately, they don't see it as a long-term relationship. They see you as kind of like a fling, which we see with the Ten of Wands here. This person's going to pack up and leave, right? After they get what they want from you, they're going to pack up and leave and move on to something else. We also notice, like with the traditional meaning of the Ten of Wands, there's a whole aspect of carrying on the burdens of someone else. And I kind of see that as an aspect here as far as they're trying to lighten their load with you, right? They're trying to, but it's weird. They're trying to lighten their load with you by like taking from you. They want to take kind of like what you are, the good things about you right now, your kind of your self-esteem and stuff of that nature. And it sucks because, you know, sometimes we live in a world where when you're like feeling good or happy, someone wants to like take that from you, and that kind of sucks, but that's just kind of where this person's at. That's kind of what they want from you. I mean, I like to think people have like deeper motivations than that, like, you know, most of the time, but I'm just saying that basically, to put it in a like a really respectful tone, they basically have a very logical way of viewing you, right? They have you kind of like marks off a checklist, right? And they're viewing what they can get from you, not what they can like give to you. So the lucky thing too is they have no idea who you are, right? Like these cups are all upside down. And this Seven of Cups traditionally also means it's a fantasy. So they do have this kind of like fantasy of who you are. That's not really who you are in reality. No, the good news is you're in this Empress energy. You're in a really healthy place right now. So I would say just watch out for this person. They don't have your best intentions at heart. But yeah, if you do want a relationship with them, know that like they will be taking a little bit of you, like of your energy. Say you do like this person, you came to this reading because you have a crush on them. They want a relationship with you, but they're going to just take from you a little bit, and they will leave eventually. Yeah, so not the most pleasant reading, but sometimes we need to hear these things. You know, they help us move forward with our lives. So, all right, moving on to group number 4. Moving on to group number 4. Hello, group 4. This is if you picked the Amazonite. This is if I have butterfingers. No, yeah, this is if you picked the Amazonite. Let's see. So I got this new deck, the Light Seers Tarot. And so far it's like really good. Oh man, I'm getting like heated with this group. Like I'm feeling like slightly anxious. So I don't know what that's all about. Hopefully you guys, you know, can relax soon or take a bath or something. Or I don't know, whatever you do to relax. I'm feeling like kind of heated, anxious, nervous. Let's see what all that's about. Okay, let's pull over your cards. Oh my gosh. I was just talking to my friend about this deck, and because I just got it, and I was like, the Knight of Pentacles guy is so freaking hot. This guy is like this guy is like my everything. Maybe that's why I'm feeling heated, because the Knight of Pentacles guy popped up. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, so we see a few things here. This is a very interesting reading. So first we have Temperance right here, which is like an angel card, and the Devil right here, which is, well, the Devil. So we have a little bit of opposites going on right in here. And it's all surrounding this group project or group working environment. So first of all, they see you as someone that they can work well with. They like the fact that you two can work well together in whatever group atmosphere you guys are working together in. So the other thing here too is that, yeah, so they see you as working very well together. But the thing is with the Devil over here, so basically you would be the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're the hottie. You're the hottie. But yeah, so you're very like slow and steady wins the race. I mean, you see this guy here just dropping pentacles into this field, ready to plant his harvest, walking with his horse. But the thing is like there is a very addictive quality to this relationship. And this person is an interesting blend of passion and balance. They want something that is exciting and borderline addictive. Like they want that high, they're looking for that rush, but at the same time, like they also want something really balanced with you. This person's very like conflicted. This person kind of doesn't know what they want out of a relationship yet. They kind of have two extremes that they're looking for. And, you know, I see here with the Magician that they're trying to manifest both of these extremes, right? And they view you as kind of those, as like maybe a nice blend of those extremes. So they're kind of like looking for that kind of like blend of both things, right? They want a little bit of the bad with a little bit of the good. So with the Temperance card with them, they see you as like balanced and stable, and they want that stable relationship with you because you're out here like planning the pentacles and stuff. But then they also have this like addictive mentality towards you where they kind of want to like keep you or trap you, if that makes sense. Like they want to kind of like make you theirs and like only theirs. But the only thing they really have to go off of is that you guys work well in this group environment, right? So there's definitely an addictive, obsessive quality to this relationship of like how they feel about you. And they're kind of like outstretching their hand, like they want you to go with them, right? And we can see here that you're basically just focused on kind of like doing your thing. Like you're focused on your goals. You're focused on what you're trying to accomplish. You're trying to plant these seeds in this field. So, you know, that metaphor, applying it to your life, you're basically, whatever you're working on right now, you're more focused on that, right? We see here that ultimately, like, they're going to get more of a balanced relationship with you in the long run. And ultimately what they're also really looking for, this just shows that they're manifesting those things. They're trying to manifest that perfect relationship into their life, right? But because this manifestation card is so far away from you, it's hard to tell if you're going to be that person that's going to meet that goal, right? We see that over here, they feel a little more addicted to you. But we also see over here that what they're going to get from you, what they're actually manifesting with you is a balanced relationship. So I hope that helps. Yeah, it looks like you're very preoccupied with your goals right now. So maybe this is not the best person to get into a relationship with at this point. You just might have to watch out because this person could get like a little obsessive. Even though they desperately want balance in their life, they're kind of teetering on those two extremes of like excess and like, you know, like total complete balance, if that makes sense. They have that like light aspect and that dark aspect that they're searching for. Good news is they like how you guys work well together, and they also enjoy that part of your relationship. They like that collaborative work environment projects that you both have. So that's good news. So thank you for watching my reading. Moving on to group number 5. Okay, group 5. This is if you pick the card fell out. This is if you pick the Jade. So let's see what this person wants from you. What is their motivation? What do they want to happen? I've been getting some messages in the previous readings of like what will happen or what dynamics will go down if you guys get into a relationship. But so far, you have gotten some pretty clear signals of what the motivations of the other person are. That's always good. Okay, so let's see what you got. Ooh, the Tower. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I'm just going to jump right into this reading and hopefully this makes sense. So first of all, we see that you are kind of in this Tower energy. So you came to this reading kind of just having, I'm going to say you just got out of it, but you just got out of this crazy shakeup where like your world got turned upside down, and there's a lot of change going on in your life right now. It's kind of like, if you look at this card, it's a squirrel and there's There is butterflies. There are butterflies though, you know, but this is like basically this little home of the squirrel just got hit by lightning. Now, the interesting thing in this reading is it looks like you are asking about someone that you don't really know a lot of information about. Like you basically, this could be someone, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of things of like not having their face shown. Like we see here in the Knight of Swords, like this guy's back is turned, this woman's head's in, like this person is sleeping sideways, and this person is Strength card, her face is partly covered by like an image of a lion. So we definitely have an aspect that A, you don't know much about them, and B, they don't know much about you. Like you could be practically invisible to them, right? Definitely, this person is in an interesting place. I don't see them really having like strong ideas of like what they want out of a relationship with you. Like I almost want to think that you picked like a celebrity that you don't even know, and then you just you came to this reading and you're like, hey, like I wonder what, like Scarlett Johansson wants with me, because I'm kind of seeing like yeah, I'm just seeing that like this person almost does not know who you are, or you seem invisible to them. So maybe you haven't like shared with them or approached them or talked to them. We see here with the Four of Swords, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not getting a much reading off of them, but I'm getting more information off of you. So let's look into the hypotheticals. Okay, so first of all, we see that like this person has more of a rebellious, wild nature. So we see that here with like the lion woman, the Strength card, and the lamb. And we also see it here with the Knight of Swords with the motorcycle and him running off towards the motorcycle. It looks like this person, I'm getting some strong energy that this is you, right? So the Five of Pentacles looks like you've been shut out. And that you have this kind of situation where you've been shut out of a group or a situation where you've kind of been left out in the cold, right? But we see that like honestly it would be so easy for you to come back into the building where there's like the warmth and the cozy fire and all the people and all that good vibes and stuff, but you're kind of wallowing in your own sadness, so to say. But if we see right here, like, let me see, is that in the camera? We see right there that the key is right there, right to the door. You just have to walk over, pick up the key, and unlock the door. So we're seeing that there's kind of like a self-imposed isolation on your part, that you're not really communicating with this person to see if there is a chance. Let me pull cards to see what would happen. Maybe not what their intentions are, but let's see what would happen if you guys were in a relationship. See what they would say if you approach them, because I'm feeling that's where this reading is going. So let's move these over here like this. And I'll pull. Oh, that's a good sign. Okay, so what we have here is the Seven of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So literally we have 7, 6, 5. So we have these numbers in order in descending, right? And I'm seeing this as like a countdown. Like it's kind of like a countdown until you like talk to them, right? And it kind of goes in stages, right? So first we have the thing with you and them, and this is like a fantasy, right? Like you guys don't even know each other. That's why this fantasy card's coming up, because there's no faces being shown here. But we also see that later when you find out some more information about them, like you're going to get this feeling where you feel like you could grow old together. It's going to feel like someone that you could like start a family with, or like with this boy and the dog, and then the man and the dog right here. I like this card because it just shows the time, the passage of time, right? So this is in the past, this is in the future. And the way I'm seeing this is that you can see that you guys could build a future together. But I'm also seeing that the more you get to know them, like literally this guy like has a headache kind of, and this person's standing off like in victory, flying away. So I kind of see this as a situation where one of you kind of runs off on their own anyway, and the other one is kind of like left with kind of like a headache or like frustration. that, you know, this person is like leaving them or not moving on. So as far as in a relationship goes, I think there's like potential, but I can see you guys irritating each other. Once that fantasy gets blown out of the water, which is seems like that's going to be like a very big theme, because there's a lot that each person's not seeing from the other one, is the best way to put it. We see here with the Four of Swords, though, you're kind of the type of person that's very content to just let your crush be what it is. You're not really feeling like you want to approach them. We see here that you kind of just want to relax and dream in those fantasies of what this person is like, but not necessarily like approaching them anytime soon. Yeah, so I'm definitely seeing this person as you. And it's just going to be so easy for you to just put that key in the door. And it's going to feel hard now because you're in this tower energy, right? Like everything just seems like it's crumbling around you, right? But once you do it, or if you do it and once you do it, it's going to feel like, looking back at it and be like, oh my gosh, why didn't I do that sooner? Like that was so easy. Like just put the key in the door and unlock it, you know? Just jump back into my life, you know? It won't be that hard, you know? And I see this Knight of Swords and him running to the motorcycle. So this person could also be kind of impulsive, I'm seeing. But yeah, that about covers it. I'm sorry this wasn't a clear, definitive answer of what this person wants from you. It's almost as if they don't see you or they don't know you exist. So the first step is to put that key in that door and like show the world who you are, like emerge. You know, the emerging is going to be a good thing because then at least they're going to see who you are. Then that way they can have actual intentions towards you and have like thoughts and feelings about you. So that's the next step for you guys. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. That's it for the readings for today. I liked using my new deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And yeah, I love reading for you guys. It's a lot of fun. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it. And yeah, subscribe. All right, see you guys later. Bye.